Oh, it's a wet day. Hello everybody and welcome back to competitive multiplayer. So we are back in the barley field because we just have a very small amount of spreading to do, because in the previous episode the game got a bit upset and didn't allow me to put fertilizer on this piece here. Resetting the automatic application did solve it for the rest of the field, but yeah, this piece never got it. So here we go, very quickly. You can see on the mini-map what we're doing. It's looking much better, turning it from that orangey colour to a nice green. It's a very positive look. But yeah, this is actually harvest episode. Oh, you wouldn't have thought so, would you? Doesn't it look damp? Very damp. Right, there we go. That is the fertilising done. The good news is this afternoon is going to be much nicer than this morning, so we should be able to get the soybeans done. Well, we're definitely getting the soybeans done today. Want to get it all done and dusted, and I think, yeah, we should probably put this in the shed, this spreader, as my fertilizer granules are getting a little soggy. Not good for them and not good for the spreader. So as it is a wet morning, it obviously means that we can't really be doing any harvesting. Well, we could do, but it's going to seriously impact our yield, so I'm not doing that. Would just be so stupid, especially for this series. In fact, I wouldn't even do it in another series because it is just a total waste of time. Not wise. But there we go. Now we won't be impacted with drilling, so although I don't really want to drill in the rain, we're going to drill in the rain. So I just need to make my way through to the other field. It's not actually the main crop, it is just the cover crop. Just going to squeeze through here. But yeah, this field here, which you can see, is the field which we're going to harvest today, later on this afternoon. So that should be good money for us, but we're not actually going to see the reward from this until I stop driving into trees. No, until June, I think it's June, or is it July? June or July. But the good news is we're going to be making a fair amount of money next month. It could be this month. Let me have a look. From the canola, because the canola is almost at its best price. So, oh, and the eggs actually. Yeah, we've got a few things to check. So canola, November is 2,127. Yeah, if we were desperate, we could go today, but we might as well wait. And the eggs, I think eggs are November. Yes, look at that jump. It's going to jump to 4,128 roughly. So several £100 more than this month. Which means we do need to sort out a front loader today for the Massey Ferguson, ready for next time. But before we do anything, let's just put the cover crop into this field. Then we know it's done. And is there anything? I don't know. I don't think there's any more drilling to do. I've seen the comment as well. I do appreciate it very much. But the one which tells me to, or advises me to, keep hold of this drill until next spring. It's a very good idea if we were going to drill. But the thing is, we're not actually drilling next spring. We're going to be planting. So I don't actually need this. I do need the planter. So yeah, if we were going to go and put anything which can go through a drill into the field, we would indeed keep hold of this, because I think it is, was it cheaper than daily feed? I can't remember now. I think that was the reason behind it. Let me just check. Yeah, you see, if we were doing oats or something like that, it makes a lot of sense, but we're not. We're doing soybeans, so thanks for the comment, but unfortunately this year it's not going to be the case where we keep hold of it. But I can see where you're coming from. Okay, yeah, so we'll just get this cover crop in the ground, and hopefully by the time we've done this, the rain will have moved away. We can only hope. Well, as it turns out, yeah, this tractor can only pull the drill on totally flat ground, otherwise it's just not going to have it. So, yeah, we'll do this little piece here, and then we're going to return the drill, because we're actually about to incur, I think it's a £1,000 fee for the hour, so we do not want to be incurring that just to struggle to do that, because that would just be silly. So, yeah, not quite as I hoped this would go, but it doesn't actually matter, because, yeah, when we actually do come to put the actual crop in, we'll be using a planter, and as far as I'm aware, this tractor is okay with the planter. It's on 0.9 hours, so we need to make sure we get this back pretty quickly. Ooh. Yeah, I'll just go to the end of here. Please, please game, do not charge me. I'll leave the seed here. And I was going to the effort, you know, of returning all the implements to the store, just for someone to say, oh, you're so annoying, why'd you do that, and stuff like that. Chainsaw apparently does it from the menu, so okay, I'll do it from the menu. I was just trying to be realistic. Sometimes I do feel like I try too hard. Right, okay, let's just put it over here. But I'll never keep everybody happy, it's just not possible. I know that. So we're going to have a good strip here of cover crop, so it's something at least, it's better than nothing. Come on, we've got to return it. Okay. Right, so that's emptied that, that's good. From the menu, return. Wonderful. Okay, so as I said, not what I wanted, but it could have been worse. Not the end of the world. Right, so I think we'll start preparing for harvest. It's supposed to stop fairly soon. In fact, what I'll do is I will just quickly replenish water, and we'll grab the trailer and we'll bring it down here. Got chainsaw on my tail. You'll never beat the little Matty Ferguson, especially when Dagon Irwi is driving. Yes, Dagon Irwi. Maybe I can lose him down here. Oh no, he's following! Go away, chainsaw! Ah, he's getting a weeder. Okay, right, well I'm going to get my front load if I can afford... No, I can't afford it, but we will in a minute. Unless, of course, there is a little Matty Ferguson one. There isn't, is there? Oh, that's a shame. Well, we're here, and we're ready. We'll get it as soon as we can afford it. We'll probably do a contract. Yeah, I could just go and cut down those trees. I'm not going to sell them or anything. I'll literally just cut them down with a chainsaw. That'll be some very easy money. Now to find where it actually is. Okay. It kind of looks out of place when it just puts some dead trees there. Like, do they only appear for the contract? I get the feeling they do. It's going to be the easiest £450 I've ever made, and that would be enough to get our front loader, although it won't be enough to get the pallet fork. But maybe we can do another Deadwood contract. Oh, now how do we equip it again? I keep losing it. There it is. Yeah, deadwood trees are definitely worth it, but I don't think they're really worth it to sell. Not unless they're right next to the sawmill. There's very little money in them. Number 3, that's going to have to go this way. And we're done. Wow. Yeah. Got to be the fastest contract ever. Nice. Okay, so we can get the front loader. I think I did opt to have the quickie front loader, so I think... Oh, I can't get this wrong, can I? We'll have to put the Q4M on it. You know, just to play it safe. And so I don't look like a fool, I will just see what I've got on here. But I'm pretty sure it is the quickie. Yep, it is. Okay, so I would have been okay. Is he going to charge me more for Matthew Ferguson Red? No. Oh, very nice. Although, do we want Matthew Ferguson Red? Sometimes a nice dark grey colour can look just as good. Okay, we will. So we do already have a wait over at the farm. If I can do another deadwood contract, that might generate enough money for the pallet fork. Let's hope this fits okay. I'm pretty sure it will do. Yep. Oh, lovely. Very good. And it doesn't seem too big fit or anything. Oh, rain stopping. That's good to know. Let's just check for deadwood though. There's a wood transport. Ah, there is. It's the same place. Hang on. Don't tell me it's going to allow us to take the same trees down again. Oh dear. It seems a bit easy. But, well, it still won't be enough money to get the pallet fork, I don't think. I forget how much it is, but I'd imagine it's at least £1,000. But we do ideally need to move all those pallets today, because the lettuce spawn point is looking quite full. The eggs, the spawn point isn't full, but it would be good to move them. Okay, down it comes. So there we go, that's another 450. I'm not just going to keep repeating them, but I wonder if it's going to appear again. In a few seconds' time, it probably will do. Unless that was just a coincidence, maybe it was. So finally, let's just check. Front loader tools, pallet fork. Oh, it's 1700, okay. Well, it's not too far out of reach, we'll get it. It's still raining though, isn't it? I was hoping we could start harvest. Well, we'll get set up. Don't know how many trailer loads we're going to get out of this, but I wouldn't have thought it'd be more than 2. If it is 2, that would be very good though. Right then. So what do we have? Yep, it should be clearing away. It is just the odd spit in the air. My wiper is going though, so it's a good sign that we should not engage that PTO. I'm just going to sit here for a minute. I think we're about to start. Not even a minute. Like 20 seconds. And we're off. Soybean harvest is underway. We do still have this strange line of wetness. But yeah, that should disappear hopefully. Look at the yield map. That looks so good. So we'll just put all of this into storage. And this will be another field which is done with a spring crop. I didn't really want to do soybeans and then soybeans. It's always good to have crop rotation. There might be another crop I think of which can go in with the planter. But yeah, maybe we'll do 2 soybeans in a row. Oh, oh dear. Sorry, dear. I was about to harvest that, thinking it was a clump of soybeans. Oh dear. Literally. Right, let me just get these last little bits then. And then that'll be the soybeans done already. It's been very fast. It is surprising how quick this combine is. Although I probably shouldn't be too surprised, as it is a fairly big machine. We need more land. That is the route I'm going down. When we get more money, we're going to get more land. I really do want a bigger tractor, but I do firmly believe that getting more land first is the way to go. And then once we've got more land, we can put the money into a tractor. Because, as you saw earlier, yeah, this one, it's a great tractor, but it can't do that much. Like, any kind of decent sized drill it's going to start to struggle with. So that is the end of harvest. I can't believe it. Got nothing else to do. Shame. Big shame. And we didn't even get a full trailer, but I suppose maybe I was being a bit optimistic there. It's still almost 9,000 litres, and if the price is, what is it, 3,000 or 4,000 when it's at its best? Or maybe 2 or 3. It's not bad. Still going to be very handy. Right, so we want to be avoiding this area as much as possible now until the spring, because, yeah, as you can see, we've got to drive across the field. When I do come in here in the spring, I'm going to have to try and go around the outside of the field, because the crop destruction will have kicked in. This field doesn't matter, this is a cover crop. Although maybe it does matter, actually. Maybe if you drive in it, it will destroy it, and then you won't get the fertiliser bonus. So yeah, always best to not driving crops if you can help it. Okay, right, so I'll see you back at the farm. I should probably look and see what sort of fields we should be buying when we get the money from the canola next month. Canola and eggs, next episode. So I would obviously love field number 15, but that is £106,000. That would get us probably quite firmly into the lead, because, yeah, although it would be a bit of a wait, because you've got to allow it to all grow, that would generate a lot of crop. We'd get a lot of grain or beans out of that. And then the other one, which I would quite like, is 9. But actually, I don't even know how you get to field number 9. Is that through our field or not? I don't know. But that is £100,000 as well. So I would definitely target 15 first. That would be perfect. And then we've got the issue with the best soil types. We can sort of get a good idea of soil types, because it seems to be a lot of loam down this way, which is good. Very good for us. And you can see what it's going to be. 15. It's going to be like, this is going to be loam. This is going to be sandy loam. It does tell us there, doesn't it? Yeah, there you go. So this could be mostly loam. Okay, let's split. Oh, look at 13. Almost all loam. How much is 13? 97,000. Okay, that could be a good one to go for. If it's got a crop in it already, even better. That's what we should target. We should allow the owner of the fields to drill them first, and then we should get them. 13 might be a good one. Look at that quality work. Oh yes, very good. Okay then, yep, so with that all done, I think we probably should bring the combine back. Unless there is a contract for us. Let me just have a quick look. Oh, quite a good list, but it's probably all root crops. Yeah. Well, the only way of doing it would be to rent a corn header, because that is a corn field. And it's way up there. And that one is way up there. Okay, I'm just going to have a look and see how much that corn header costs, because I think our combine will be able to run it. Right, okay, so it's less than 100,000, can't afford it now. That doesn't really surprise me when we only have £724. I think we're just going to have to do another quick contract, get the pallet fork, sort out our pallets, and then, yeah, that'll have to be it for the harvest. Because, really, we're not in a position to do corn yet. Next year, hopefully we'll buy our own. Could actually, yeah, we could put corn in. The soybean field here could have corn. We could do that. We probably will do that. Although, oh, I suppose, yeah. Then I know what everyone's going to say. They're going to say, nope, only do corn for maize. And you're right. You might as well put soybeans in. It's high yield. It's good to have the combine home. It's been a while. I'm planning on tucking it into the right-hand side of this shed. And if I can do it with the trailer still attached, even better. It's quite a deep shed, this. Alright, I think I'm going to take the header off. And I can maneuver. And you might notice there I've got a contract booked out. You won't believe it, but it is for one tree. Literally one tree. There we go. We can reattach again. So, yeah, if we go to this one tree, if I can find it again. Good grief. It's next to fin number 132. That's over here. There it is. It's a special tree. It's its moment of fame. It died just for this video. So here we go. Oh no, my chainsaw's gone again. Hand tools. Let's go on. No, it hasn't gone. Where is it? There it is. I've never done such tiny deadwood missions before. That's not a bad £150. Still not enough for our pallet fork, but still. Can't grumble at that. Okay, so now we need to make some more serious money to be able to buy the pallet fork. And I think really... oh, there was a fertilising contract. Here we go. There's that one there. There's that one there, and there's that one there. So I think probably if we do that one and that one, since they're in similar directions, that would certainly be enough money. That's more than enough. So, well, I wasn't going to use the New Holland, but as it's the tractor that's here, we better use it. Hopefully we don't need to buy any more fertiliser. But I am determined to finish this episode by moving our pallets out of the triggers with our Massey Ferguson. 37 litres. Oh, joy. Well, if we do this properly, I should be able to do for number 1, well, the first field, with what we've got left. Maybe both fields, but then at least we'll have the money to buy some more fertiliser. Kind of crucial that we do have enough fertiliser to do at least one of them. I think we'll do... Are they in the same direction? Yeah, they are. We'll do 128 first. That was seriously close. We almost did not have enough money to buy the fertilizer, but we do now have the money to buy the pallet fork. And we're left with a decent bag of fertilizer as well. So this has all been worth it, although quite a bit of driving. Although I cut most of it out, and my goodness, those little fields, they're a maze. Literally a maze. I couldn't... Oh, it was like my worst nightmare. I couldn't find the way in. Anyway, before it goes completely dark, let's get back to the store. We'll buy that pallet fork, we will get it taken to the farm, and we'll just quickly push those pallets out the triggers. And then, yeah, we've been desperate to make money today, but next episode we'll be starting off selling everything, all the canola, all the eggs, and yeah, who knows, we might be buying a field. That would be amazing. Wonder how many pallets of lettuce we'll be able to make before January. That's when the price peaks. We will be selling those pallets on that very small trailer, but it will work. And when we get later into the series, it will just show us how far we've come when we have a proper big trailer. Probably we'll have a lorry, I don't know exactly. Anyway, we'll switch that off there. That should be fine. Get into our tractor, get it fired up. And let's get that pallet fork. So... front load of tools, £1,700. Wonderful. It's been a long time coming, but we've got it. And it wasn't really needed until November. I will, however, put that weight on. It's going to be very handy. Ooh, Chainsaw's coming down the road with his combine. I can see him on the minimap. Make sure I get in front of him. Although, he's not going to our farm, so it'll be alright anyway. I just saw that bag of fertilizer back there. So we did have enough. But do not fear. We will need both. We will get through the fertilizer, because I keep doing fertilizing contracts, and in the spring we'll have all of our fields to fertilize. So, yeah. It will all be needed. Let me just see how well it does without the weight. Because they can't be that heavy, can they, the lettuce? You wouldn't have thought so. Because I know there were some comments saying that this wasn't a big enough machine for doing what I want to do. And yeah, maybe if I was carrying 2 bags of fertilizer, it probably wouldn't be able to do it. But just moving pallets out of their triggers, just literally here, or onto a trailer, it's perfect. I actually don't think I do need the weight. But it's there if we do need it. Right, so lettuce can all go here. I'll probably bring the egg pallet over here as well. Although the egg pallet will be sold next time. Ooh, I can see that tree being in the way. That might be the first one I take down. So what do we have? 4,000 litres of lettuce so far? And 1,000 litres of eggs? It's not bad. Okay. And finally, let's just make our way through the darkness. Yep, there we go. Just get that one moved. I'll try not to totally smash them all up. Right, wonderful. I feel like we have achieved a fair amount. Obviously a bad start with the cover crop, but we just hit the limitation of the tractor, that's all. In fact, I can keep this with the tractor because we're going to put this straight onto a trailer next time. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you do have any more suggestions, please do comment down below. Also, there is a link down below for Chainsaw's video. Please do check that out. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.